Welcome to my unit on ecosystem structure and energy flow. Today we're going to be talking about cycles of matter. It's important to understand that Earth is a recycling planet. It uses the same matter over and over again. In fact, all of the matter on Earth right now is the same stuff that's been here since day one. Matter and energy on Earth is never created or destroyed. It only changes its form as it cycles through the planet. This is very important to keep in mind. This is one of the key points. Energy and matter on Earth is never created or destroyed, but it only changes form. That's going to be the subject of the next couple of slides. But before we get into that, we want to talk about what is a scientific law. We learned about this at the beginning of the year, and a scientific law is a statement that describes an observable occurrence in nature that appears to always be true. And sometimes a law is called a principle. And so we're going to take two very important laws of science in the next few slides. And the two laws that we're going to talk about are the law of conservation of energy and the law of conservation of mass. The law of conservation of energy states that energy cannot be created or destroyed, but it can be transferred or transformed from one form to another. This includes transformation into or from mass as matter. For example, in this picture, we see that the food contains chemical energy in the bonds, in the chemicals, carbohydrates, fats, and proteins. Those different molecules contain chemical energy, and when you eat it, your body digests that food and converts that energy into a form that the body can use, and that is ATP. And then through your body's metabolism, it releases energy as heat. So your body takes in energy as chemical energy and emits that energy as heat. And the total amount of energy in a closed system never changes as it transforms from one form to the next. The amount of energy remains the same. Now for the law of conservation of mass. The law of conservation of mass states that matter cannot be created or destroyed. It can change forms, but it's conserved. Different types of matter follow different paths as they cycle through the planet. For example, water. Water is never created or destroyed. It just changes form as it cycles through the planet. It can take on the form of a solid in ice and snow, and then it melts into water, and then it evaporates into gas into the atmosphere. And it continues to cycle around through the planet. But that water never is created and it never goes away. Well, thank you for watching this short video on the laws of conservation of mass and energy.